Hi everyone, I just want to come and make a quick video for those of you who sometimes struggle with shame from the past, or even things maybe in the present. There's a way that DIY bodywork can support you, so I want to quickly show you how you can actually work on your solar plexus reflex to just help not necessarily eliminate the shame, but sometimes it actually does, but certainly can help to comfort you, during those times. It just helps you with your emotional well-beingness. So if you come right here, see if you can see that, this area right here on your hand, and you do some presses and take some deep breaths. Let's take about 3. Okay, and then start to just work in this area. And you can set a powerful intention, as well, of being more hopeful in life, and also knowing that you're more than enough, that there's nothing that you've ever done that can, put you in a state of not being able to bring yourself back up. And some of the things that we think we've made mistakes around or we have shame around are really illusionary in nature. And what I mean by that is that there are a lot of society, social conditionings that make you feel like you have to be a certain way, and maybe you don't feel that you live up to that. And so if you're buying into that, then definitely, if you don't feel that you are meeting the quote-unquote status quo in a sense, then or keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak, then you definitely can have some shame around that. But also things maybe, in your past, some things that certainly were not your fault, that you're dealing with, maybe still to this day, you can comfort and soothe yourself, but also know that today is a new day and that you can start a new chapter, at any time in your life. And even for those things or areas where you probably have made the mistakes or so, again, second chances are always here and available. If you're still living and breathing, that means there's a second chance for opportunities. So you don't need to feel shameful about anything that you've done. There's not a person here on earth who has not made a mistake or has not done something that maybe was not, in the best interest of themselves and others. But, there's redemption for you. And even if other people don't redeem you, so to speak, for things that you've done or forgive you or so, forgive yourself and then just move on and try to do better. So I'm going to show you on your foot here, where right in this area, it's right on the diaphragm here, the solar plexus area here. So you can begin to do some hooks here, or just do some pressing, and do some deep breathing, and just work, on this area. And again, you can set a powerful intention. I'm choosing not to feel shameful. I'm choosing to love, respect, and honor myself. I know I've made mistakes. I know I've hurt others, but I'm going to do better. And I don't need to be shameful about not having certain things, not, meeting certain quotas or however. Just a new start, for yourself. So just work on that area. So like I said, you can do some hooks or just make some circles. Or sometimes you can put a little bit of pressure. One of the things that I always recommend is that you actually spend time with your body and tune in to what you most need. But I do know that is an area where if you're feeling out of sorts, that's a good area to work, because it's also working your energy body, the chakra system. Some of you may not be, as familiar with that, but for those of you who are, it's definitely being able to move the energy so that you can unblock your solar plexus. So that's just something I wanted to share with you. Of course, you can soothe yourself by doing foot massage and just anything else that your body is guiding you to do. But just know that, appreciate yourself. And again, as I mentioned, no one is perfect. We all have areas of shame, but we don't need to allow that to confine us and to have us not functioning at the optimum levels that we can. There's always the good, bad, and the ugly, so to speak, but really there's no judgment around it. It all serves, there's rain and there's sunshine, and life is the same. So you have to look at that with shame as well. There are going to be some areas you don't always feel up to par in, but there are going to be areas that you feel really great in. So you get to make that choice where you want to flow your focus. But just know that there are options for you as it relates to certain areas. Again, we worked on the solar plexus, right in here on the hand for hand reflexology. And then for foot reflexology, we worked in here. So I hope that that will be helpful to you. Definitely, if you try it out and you get some relief or just some things come to you, certainly leave a comment. Certainly would appreciate that. And as always, I look forward to being able to bring you videos of this nature, just things that will help your total well-being. Have a great day.